Yeah, that's the secret door. So... So where's this going? Oh. Terrible mistake. Interesting. There's no... Nah. Oh, wow. That's just murderized my cleric. I like the fact that he's still technically poisoned. Ah. All the poison. So I wonder why this level's called Terrible Mistake. I wasn't actually planning on starting another level. Did you die already? Oh, a boss? Unless... I suppose it's possible that this is the guy that we're here to face. Just casting fireballs in our face. Ow! Whoever he is, he's almost dead. As long as he can't heal. Oh, balls! Oh, everybody's now dead. And I don't remember. I don't remember the resurrection spell. I feel like I need to be more prepared for that. So, back we go. Haven't I saved after collecting all these things? Guess not. Right. So we got A way down to a terrible mistake. And that must be the place that we're supposed to go to. I'm assuming that is either an optional challenge or potentially the final boss. But if that is the case... then what's the actual gold door for? Also... there's a chunk of level that we have. Upstart? Carrying 200,000 gold? Oh, that's a really big hammer. Oh, this is going to be another gold door challenge where you get to choose because we've only got one gold key. So is the one over here that's got... maybe it's not this time. Maybe it's just going to give us a choice of... these are your choices. There's no secret door with 3 gold keys in. Can't hear a teleporter behind me. I am quite intrigued. So that's kind of the middle layer. I guess we just have to choose then. I guess that is just a thing. Healing. Ugh, right. Did we find out what the pressure plates were for on the previous level? See, these things all look like stuff that we've already got. Except... I think that's a bow. Right. Let us... oh no, that's a fancy... that's a fine sword. Right. That's very clearly one of these shields. And that's quite clearly the fine hammer. So this level has things reversed. It's the silver key that is required for the secret to make progress, and it is the gold key that unlocks the kind of cache of items. Right, I need a spell list. What was resurrect? Healing. So green then red. Right. So I guess then we head down. Interesting that I've got all these fleshed out. Just nowhere to put that. So we're probably going to want. We're going to want poison shield. Because we were taking a lot of damage from poison. What was this level called? One step away. Let's make a save. One step away. Complete. And let's have another save. Big mistake. This episode's going to run on slightly long, because if this is the final boss... I don't know, maybe there'll be more after it. Right, so, how do we do poison shield? So, poison shield, I'm going to write these down on a scrap of paper. So, Wiz is going to need to do... that to... that. The shield. Cleric. Probably going to need some physical protection. And then I guess everything else we didn't really struggle with. Okay, next thing. We're going to need... right. You're going to need a mana potion or two. You're going to need multiple mana potions. You're also going to need a health potion. Health potion. Health potion. Health potions. Don't really need to worry too much about the chilies. I don't think. Right, let's buff up before we go through. So wizard needed that and that. Cleric needed that and that. I'm going to assume that the buffs will last bugger all time, as they have done previously. So. Now, if I can keep us in this corner... It's possible... See, that poison shield buff's actually lasting a while. Maybe that has been changed. Or maybe it's always lasted that long. So far, so good. Okay, here's the big guy. Ooh, ooh, ah, oh, jeez. Let's get... Right, the buffs have worn off. Let's get some physical protection buffed up. Yeah, see, they've all sat on top of each other. So, yeah, because if they all spawn in on top of each other and they can all stack, no, that's terrible. And that occasional cast magic while moving thing is really frustrating. Yeah, so I don't want to be stuck in a corner with you. Also, I'd really like to remember how to do the fire shield. How's his health looking? Half. Do I have to just get ready to kind of run? Holy shit, that's a dragon! But they don't seem to be stacking on top of each other now. If that continues, then we have a chance. Don't normally save in the middle of combat, but... these things only took physical damage. Oh no, they only take magical damage? Oh yeah, they don't take elemental damage. So I shall just use that again. Yeah, so they don't take the bonus damage. Do. Anytime now. You can die. I don't mind. Right, you can take. Must confess, this is kind of tense. I wonder how it decides what monsters to spawn in. Because I don't see the goblin or the minotaur that spawned in and killed us last time. Maybe it's random. Right, come on then, dragon. Oh, he's on the back of it. Tail swipe? Did I get ya?
After a cruel battle, you finally beat Soen, and yet he cried to you by his last breath. You made a terrible mistake.
Yes.
With a lot of questions, you thought at least you could stop the disaster, as long as a magic weapon was in your hand.
But she has betrayed us. She wanted it all along.
But finally, you understood you were used.
Shocking.
Was it too late?
It'd be cool if that was just the first half of the game. It won't be, but that would be quite cool. Unless they plan on making a sequel. I'm assuming that is the end. Yes, that is the end. We were used, folks. What a shocking twist and surprise. As you can see from the credits, very small studio, Hex Games. Oh, we win! Mr. Paradox. That's a great name as well. I quite enjoyed that. That final fight was a little bit hectic, and I must admit, I'm not... Excuse you. I'm not super sold on how the enemies spawned in. After you defeated the first form of Soen? It seemed to be very random. Maybe it was because we were stuck in a corner at the time. I don't know. I don't know what caused it. But yeah, when the Goblin and the Minotaur spawned in, that was just like massive party-wide damage. If it's random, I don't think it should be. I think it should be very set as to what spawns in, when, where, why. That wasn't me. That's the sound in the game. Yeah, really enjoyable game. Couple of bits that were just a little bit, niggly. Some of the models are a little bit... I want to say on the amateurish side, they don't look as, fully fleshed out and well lit as others. But the actual dungeon layouts and designs itself were really good. The exploration was good. The puzzles were good and made me think, but not so much that it became, like, really frustrating for the most part. There were a few bits and pieces over the course of the series that I've had to speed up because my brain just struggles to cope with these kind of games sometimes. But nothing that's made me go super, Now, I imagine, again, keeping in mind that this was on easy. I imagine that final fight, especially that final crowd fight, on normal or hard, would be quite difficult indeed. Especially because, as you could tell, the heal spells and stuff were really... You had to keep on spamming them to keep your party alive. I seem to have hit the cap in terms of how much healing I could do. So yeah, as soon as you get to that stage, you really want to make sure that you've got, stocked well up on potions and stuff if you are on the harder difficulties, because as far as I'm aware, that was the top tier of equipment. There was no more than that. So that's as good a defense as you're going to get outside of your stats and your level ups. Either way, the game is still being patched and still being, updated. The various things have been fixed translation-wise. various bits and pieces of information have been added onto tooltips and stuff. So by all means, do not take this as this is the product, that's what you're going to get, because they've clearly got a lot of motivation to fix things, to change things, to make things run smoother. And that's always the problem, I think, with a series like this, you know, playing a game that's only just come out, that things will get patched, things will get changed, things will be updated. And sometimes a series like this can misrepresent a product, especially one that is, you know, ongoing in terms of patching. I can't say in terms of development because the game is out. Are there issues with it? Yes, but they are being fixed. Why so serious? Why indeed? So yeah, I don't know what all these names are for. Obviously, as a Chinese company, there are a lot of names that I simply can't read. I keep thinking when it goes quiet that it's going to something else, but I'm assuming that is just looping the audio. Let's yeah, that seems to be it. So, a summation of my ideas. A nice little dungeon crawler. Not too challenging, not too uneasy, not too complex. Nice series of puzzles, nice series of exploration, generally good theme. Fairly decent little story there, although the voice acting and the actual kind of translation obviously needs a little bit of work to really kind of elevate it. But, you know, westernized translation, not a terrible job. Could do with a little bit more polish in that regard. In fact, all in all, I think just a little bit of polish is realistically what the game needs. It just needs a little bit more polish to yeah, we know you're a baddie. Dungeon of Dragon Knight by Hex Studio. I enjoyed it. It's not expensive. It's a good few hours worth of dungeon crawling content. There are more secrets and bits and pieces to uncover than what I found. There are plenty of achievements to unlock. There's a decent spellcasting system which you can get around the slight niggles of left clicking and right clicking depending on which part of the screen that you are on. Yeah, it's good stuff. I enjoyed it, especially for the price. And as I said, it is a work in progress. The developers are working to fix up the problems, to polish, to improve. So if this is your kind of thing, I think you could do a whole lot worse than Dungeon of Dragon Knight. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this series. If you have, please feel free to subscribe, leave a like, all of that kind of jazz. Comment down below with any other dungeon crawlers that you'd like me to cover on this channel. It's quite a large genre. Do keep in mind that I won't be going back and revisiting any of the older ones. As much as I would love to go back and, you know, play Black Crypt again or play the Eye of the Beholder again, they just won't run on my machine. And you know, I'd rather new experiences rather than playing ones that I have already played before. Until next time, folks, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button and subscribe. Remember to ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time,
Toodle pip.